Hey everybody, it's Emily, the Crazy Worm Lady. I'm here today with the experimental bins, the eggshell versus sand. Make sure I had that right, yes. Eggshell here on the left versus the sand on the right. For another update, we didn't feed last time because of the sweet potato, so I wanted to see how the worms were getting along. Not seeing anything on our newspaper. Actually, it's not true. Is that a piece of paper? Oh darn, I thought it was a wisp. Nope, just the newspaper. So, want to look and see around the bin. See if we could spot any cocoons real easily. Is that one? Don't see any in that handful. There's a little worm over here. This smells absolutely amazing. Nice and earthy. But at quick glance, I am not seeing any cocoons in the bin, although I'm sure there are some in here. Just not seeing them at the moment. So let's hop down and see how they're doing over here with our feeding. I'll zoom in a little bit. See a few springtails on our little toilet paper roll here, but no worms. And look at that, it looks like the potato is gone, but I'm also not seeing a whole lot of worms. So let's see. Aha, there they are. One of our little green beetles. But that's a nice ball of worms there. Lots and lots of springtails, but these guys look really nice and healthy. And it does look like they worked through the potatoes just about completely. I'm a little bit behind on my updates, but relatively speaking, I'm not running that late, so they're finally starting to make some good work of it. And still not seeing many cocoons, but there we go. There's a little wisp there. Some more worms on this little residual piece of potato. So this is looking fantastic. Very, very happy with that. I'm gonna throw these pieces back down here, cover them up a bit. And let's come over here to our sand bin. Same deal, I'm not seeing anything on the newspaper at first glance. The moisture in here feels good. There was actually only one climber between the two bins, and the lids have just a tiny hair of condensation, but nothing at all concerning. But again, not seeing many signs of cocoons either, but there's a wisp. So some of those cocoons that were laid in the early weeks of this seem to be hatching. So that's always a good sign that your bin is healthy. But yeah, there's actually a few wisps, so that's great. So let's hop down to the corner here. I'll do the same thing and zoom in a bit. Nothing but a few springtails in the toilet paper roll. And this is the inside of a little potato peel we have here. And you can see that the fibrous pieces of the potato and worms are just all over it. But it looks like they've just worked through most of the potato. Another little grain beetle, no big deal. I saw HIHO Farms post an update the other day asking about those beetles. So yes, I do in fact have them. They seem to come in waves. I won't have any for a while, and then I'll notice a few. But adding a little bit of neem cake to your bin usually works really well to reduce their numbers. But they're not dangerous. They're part of the decomposition process, and they have no interest in leaving your bin, so it's nothing to be concerned about. So let me grab a little something for these guys to eat, and we will get them fed up. Alright, so let's get these bins fed up. This is the eggshell bin again. I'm going to move the feeding all the way down up front here to try to get the worms moving around in the bin. And I have banana halves for them. They're not completely thawed, so I'm just going to kind of split them open a little bit. So this is half a banana in each. And there's tons of bedding left, well, not tons, but there's a really good amount of bedding left, and I have added a lot of eggshell and sand to these bins, so I'm really not going to add anything extra today. I'm going to keep it really nice and easy, just lightly bury this up. I left the potatoes buried up in that corner because there was a little bit left in there. And I'll just level this out a little bit, but I think the moisture that'll be released from the banana will be plenty because these bins do feel good as far as moisture is concerned. And level this one out a little bit. Same deal. I'm going to leave the potatoes buried up in the back. See some skins from our early days of something or other. And then up front here, going to add the other banana half. Again, split open. And just cover it up real well. Let these worms work to it as they're ready. Especially since it's still a little bit cold, it hasn't completely thawed. Cover this up, hold in the moisture, and mark it with our toilet paper roll. And we will leave these for another week. So no cocoons spotted today, but I did see a few wisps. So it's a good sign that our cocoons that have been laid are hatching. So the more babies we have, they'll continue to grow and reproduce. So I think we're well on our way. So let me know what you think. Drop your comments below. Like this video. Subscribe if you'd like some more content from me. And I'll be back with you guys real soon for an update. Have a great night.